to play that army. And so I'm like, bye.
Yeah, for me, it's also just, oh, I can maybe buy it, strip it, get a cheap model.
No, and that's actually something that upsets me about eBay is there'll be guys that are like, this is a painted model, and it's like, hey, bitch, I need you to drop the price on that because I plan to strip it because you didn't do a very good job.
Yeah, seriously. What is it? I think there was this like really poorly painted assault marine, just one assault marine, like uploading to assault marine, listed for like $1,200, and it sat there for several weeks. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
Oh wait, before I continue, maybe we should say this for the podcast.
I'm recording it.
Oh, you're still okay. Actually, okay. So
I was like, hey, this is really good shit. I'll just I'll push the record button, and then we'll just hang out. But and then if we don't use it, we don't use it. Fuck it. But
that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
like, oh my god.
Did you see that Nurgle, that unclean one that I posted on Twitter that was $10,000?
Oh, what?
God, yeah.
Excuse me, $10,000?
Yeah, well, the guy claimed to have put diamonds and gold and stuff embedded into the model itself.
Why would you do that in the first place?
It's got to be a troll. Like I can't imagine that it's anything real.
And then you get stuff like this, which looks okay for $60. It looks all right.
Yeah, for $60, I'd take that.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it looks all right. Like it actually legitimately looks like it's okay. This is fine.
But then you see shit like this. Condition 7.5 out of 10. Price $1,075.
Oh my god!
Like, I could probably fart something out in like half an hour, and it would still be better than that.
By the way, I found the golden ticket in how to fucking strip models.
What's that?
The super degreaser. The concentrate works really, really well. Use simple glean for any more delicate models, and a sonic bath to finish them off. It works well. And then get one of those electric toothbrushes.
The sonic bath is something I've always been interested in just looking into, because I know people like who go to my store who've told me, yeah, you should get one of those sonic cleaners because it just cleans it like that. I'm like, I should.
Yeah.
Or I could just spend the $250 on that on more models to paint because I'm a junkie and I need help.
Oh yeah. So I bought for $100. I bought these okay painted Tyranids, right? I got a whole bunch of metal models, and stripping these motherfuckers have been a nightmare until I found super degreaser. Overnight will remove most of the crap. Only problem is
No, go ahead.
Only problem is if the primer stained the model, that you can't do anything about that.
I think that's something you can work around, because when I stripped my Leviathan using Simple Green, I still had some like the red spray that I originally used, but I worked around it. It's fine.
Oh yeah. But if you want, if for all you people on eBay who want to buy up a model really cheaply and then strip it down and resell it, it ain't gonna be new. That's for sure. It ain't gonna look good as new unless it's metal.
I mean, if you're buying models off of eBay to strip them, I think you know what you're getting into in the first place.
I didn't. I
use Simple Green, and it's worked pretty good. Like I use a toothbrush in Simple Green, and
that's what I use.
I stripped a whole army that my friend had. There was a lot of metal in there, but a lot of it was...
Oh yeah, like a metal, it's wonderful. But I bought a bunch of Eldar from a friend, right? And I was like, "What did you do to these models?" I was like, "I was 15. I was lazy, so instead of hand priming the models, I dipped it into the Chaos Black and painted over them."
No.
Yeah,
the word "dip" and my soul just dies a little bit.
Yeah, he did this to all of his infantry, but that's what he learned. You shouldn't do that. So it's all his all the vehicles and the HQs look all right? And so I'm stripping these, and I'm like, oh my! I finally could see the Guardian's eyes. I can finally see his eyes.
So it's just caked on there.
It's just caked on there. Yeah, I had to use the Ultra Bath, the Sonic Bath crap to remove it all.
But just seeing the eyes, seeing the light for the first time, just at the end of that tunnel, like, I'm free.
Free to become base decorations.
Yeah.
Oh man.
open Discord and go to appearance, disable hardware acceleration.
You know, with metal models, I hear you can just leave them in acetone for a while.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sure, you're risking hurting yourself, but I think
wear rubber gloves. That's basically it.
Wear gloves. Don't be dumb with it, and you can just
get a respirator.
Yeah, seriously, don't let the fumes irritate you.
Yeah. So I was off topic, but so we had the California fires here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the factory I work in was covered in smoke,
Jesus.
and we still had to work in the smoke, and they gave us a shitty dust mask for like a week.
I think something similar happened at my workplace. I think last year when just basically. And there was just fire everywhere. Like, it was visibly impacting quality of life, even here in Eugene. They just gave us like these really poor dust masks.
Yeah, dust masks don't work. People need to know that the dust masks do not work.
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah.
Like, I wear one for like allergies, sure, and it works fine, but against smoke, no. You're gonna have a bad time still.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So I got I got the Discord now into OBS.
Nice.
Perfect.
That way, when you guys post something in the chat, right?
I see.
Nice.
There we go. That way, we're able to share what we're working on.
Hell yeah.
Also, fuck Wrath and Rapture, not because it's bad, because it makes you want to buy corn.
I'm hoping they need to. I'm hoping that they do a Fulgrim or an Angron.
That's the rumor. Yeah, that's really the rumor. It's one of those two for sure.
In fairness, the rumor's been going around for basically since 8th dropped. Really.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and I fully anticipate more Chaos Primarchs, but
definitely the big four. At least the big four, because they had epic scale miniatures. So.
Oh god, and just some of their earlier rules just. Oh man, I remember Angron. He was just death incarnate, and he had to have at minimum I think a 2 Bloodthirster retinue, but you could bump it up to like 12 Bloodthirsters if you're insane. And it's like, I'm sorry, you want to run that by me again? Are you talking a Demon Primarch with a Bloodthirster retinue? Okay. Congrats, you win. I just concede right there and then.
How many points was that though?
Thousands.
Yeah,
I remember just like the minimum
huge.
was well over 1,000 points. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but
oh god, was this epic scale or was this
I want to say it was epic
because that would make sense for epic because that's where a lot of those models were before.
I'm hoping that we get one for because I want to do a triumvirate, right? Like a Mortarion, Magnus, and something.
Oh yeah.
God. I'm told of the Magnus model. You know why? He has a shirtless and unshirtless mode.
I dig it though. I like that kind of modularity.
Oh no, I love it. But I'm like, if I ever buy Magnus, I'm like, what do I do? Do I want the glorious nipple horns, or I don't want his glorious Primarch pecs?
The nipple horns are pretty awesome though.
Yeah, I know. you could if you get mad at your partner, you can just throw Magnus at him. You can poke someone's eye out.
Yeah, if you're losing the game, just throw Magnus at your opponent and you automatically win.
Oh god.
Your reward is a lawsuit and a medical bill.
Oh god, what was that one image of fucking Gilliman and Magnus next to each other, and somebody puts fucking Ralph's face on it and says, "I'm in danger."
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that one.
Oh god, that's fucking Magnus in 8th edition. In 7th edition, he was a monster. You could take him in a 1,000 point list and just murder people.
I mean, sure, you can do that if you want to be officially labeled as that guy, but sure, you could have done that.
Oh no, you can still do it in 8th. You just bring a Supreme Command Detachment, just bring Demon Princes. Fucking Zichu Demon Princes are fucking monster.
Jesus.
I was
3-up invuln safe.
I was talking to a guy at the shop about running like a small detachment of 1,000 Suns with my Death Guard, just for the warp time. So
I mean,
I could put the warp time on Mortarion and just.
Oh my god!
Tear through
that
everything.
meme them up the board. Just oh hi, I'm in your face now.
Oh my God,
your hord's gone.
No, that was an actual strategy for a long time on the tabletop when people would just do that.
No, yeah, it's just oh yeah, hi, I'm in your face because I was able to deep strike and cast warp time.
Yeah,
and that is all over everything. And because the thing that kills me with Death Guard is I was Iron Warriors before that.
Yeah.
So back in 3rd edition, so I haven't played since 3rd edition, so it's a long time. And I lost my Iron Warriors army, but my plan usually was to just have a hardened core and to just eat everything alive with my Basilisk and my Havocs.
Hell yeah.
So it's weird for me to be playing mid range with the Death Guard. Like I can't shoot very far. So I'm like, maybe if I smash them with Mortarion first so that I have time to like get there, because my Plague Marines are like sludging across the board. It's like, hold on a second. When I get there, I'm kicking your ass, but I gotta get there first.
Hey, hey guys, remember 7th edition? Okay, I didn't actually play until 8th edition, but I've been keeping the game up since 7th. And I remember the most cheesiest thing to do was to bring Death Guard bikers.
No,
hey,
stop! I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, those used to exist.
Yeah, that used to exist, and with that penalty of moving to shooting, a high toughness, and nothing could hit them because they're fucking bikes. Yeah, that was, and they just have a bunch of havocs in the background spamming glass cannons. The other thing they can spam, they can hit, the bikes. 7th edition.
Those weren't bad. Those weren't bad models either. Like some of the conversions for the Death Guard bikers. I'm gonna get some of the old Death Guard because I had a buddy that used to play the old Death Guard and they weren't bad. Like it wasn't my thing, but now all of a sudden I'm all about Death Guard. But
because of the new models, it was really the new models that sold it on me. The fucking Dark Imperium set. Oh yeah, those look fantastic. Yeah. Here's the best part about painting Nurgle: the uglier it looks, the better it is.
Right, you can really fuck up Nurgle. Like you can. That's one thing I like is I'm not that great of a painter, so I can just slap some shit on there and be like, it's gore, it's cool, it's some fun. We're good.
Mine are all pink because I underestimated what a red wash would do on a white base.
Did you watch something with Caribird Crimson?
Yes.
Had a feeling that I've done that before on a few models, and I'm like, maybe I won't work on you anymore.
But here's the thing, though. Like, I like the pink. It's all 2 of my models, right? But I like the pink enough to you know what? They're gonna be pink Death Guard. Yeah.
Just proxy them as pink horrors. Just they're totally pink horrors, guys.
No. I'm gonna play it off as the armor was white, but then they crashed in a pinky swamp.
It could be Toxic Sludge.
Exactly.
It could be like some kind of weird pink sludge.
I mean, they're basically gonna be hillbillies, so all their weapons are just cobbled together messes.
Hillbilly Death Guard, huh?
Mm-hmm. The Poxwalkers were once the followers who accidentally fucked into the Poxwalker.
Oh, okay. That's an image I didn't need in my head.
So it's more kind of like a deliverance kind of Poxwalker kind of thing?
Yeah, god damn it. Yeah. The children of the miasma. The pink delicious mist.
There you go. That's perfect.
Yes.
I took to cutting the heads off all my dudes and putting them into pestigores because there's only a few Poxwalker models.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing that recently.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh god, Beastman might actually become its own unit in this game. Think about it.
I mean, it used to be part of IG. They used to be Imperial Guard. Oh
yeah, the abominations, the subhumans.
Yeah, there was and then they had. But there was something recently I read about Beastmen and Squats are no longer allowed in the IG.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That's been around for a while. But Blackstone Fortress and the Beastmen models.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Those are bounty hunters though, right?
Something like that. Yeah, but they're servants of the abyss. So I did a little bit of the lore. So
yeah, They've been kind of writing the Beastmen out of 40K, but
they brought back the Zangors, so which are Beastmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. The only ones who got to keep their Beastmen was Tzeentch.
Yeah, because honestly, Thousand Suns literally had nothing in 8th edition. Here's a new rubric model and Magnus. What else can we give them? Oh, here's some Zangors.
Well, I think Zangers came in at the end of 7th.
Yeah,
When the Thousand Suns got basically their entire new line of models.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, no, phenomenal models. I love pretty much all of them. But it was interesting too, now looking back on it, because that was kind of a preview of like the increasing scale of the game.
Yeah.
Because first you had Death Watch Marines, which were bigger, and I like them, but I'm like, okay, something's a little off here. Then I noticed, oh, they're a little bigger than normal. Then Thousand Suns released, and someone posted a comparison of those against normal Marines, and
yeah, this is their attempt at true scaling. Yeah.
I think someone had mentioned that it's just the models look bigger. The models paint easier when they're bigger, so it's kind of like an attempt at kind of making it easier for people to get into the hobby because it's a little easier to paint.
Oh, actually, there's one model I really hate from the Thousand Suns, and I just saw it.
oh god, what is it? Let me open.
Oh shit!
I hate this dude for only one reason. It's fucking fart cloud. It's a fart cloud coming out of his butt.
Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Okay, now I have to actually like look up the 3D model and rotate it around to see if it's actually.
It's coming out of his butt.
Exalted Sorcerers. All right, let me.
I don't think I've ever seen that model in person.
Yeah, because nobody uses it because it's coming out of his butt.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it is. I'm looking at it right now. Between his legs is where the effect comes from. Interesting model, G-dubs. Great sculpting.
That would have been better as a Nurgle model.
Oh no! You know what? It could have worked with the bird theme if it was like feathers. You know, like oh hey, he's flying and the feathers are off takeoff or whatever. Tail feathers. No, fart cloud.
Weird.
He farts warp energy. Don't worry about it.
When you drink the Thousand Suns Kool-Aid, there's only gas.
Yeah. It's actually a laxative. You drink it and you fart out your soul, and that's how you become a rubric.
That's how you offer your soul to Zeech.
Yeah. Plot twist. That's actually how Ahriman cast the rubric. He's
all
like,
the rubrics just shed off their souls simultaneously.
He's like, hey guys, let's drink this together. Big sip.
Oh god! Look, we have cool, zombie space marines now. Isn't that neat, guys? Why are y'all looking at me like that? Magnus is behind me, isn't he? And then he got kicked into the warp.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I don't even see that I don't see that on the GW site.
It's part of the Exalted Sorcerers set. Let me just post it really quick. Oh,
yeah, I see it. Yep. Okay, I thought it was a single.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what I like about the Exalted Sorcerer. $60 for 3 HQs. It's kind of nice.
I do like the other models though. The dude on the disc with like just the arms holding the staff.
Oh, he looks so cool. I think you get the 3 power swords for an extra attack in 8th edition for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the banana was telling me about that.
Good lord.
I may just do this as a detachment onto my Death Guard so that I can do warp time and some of the other spells.
Actually, because of the index ruling, right? You still use the index models. The Nurgle sorcerer on the Pelican can still cast warp time.
Well, you're talking just a normal sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has to be taking the Pelican, the mound.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's index, and then like, do you really need? I mean, he's not very good. He doesn't do much. You might as well just take an auxiliary and a Thousand Suns on a disc.
Rule of cool, dude. Rule of cool trumps all.
Mm.
Well, I thought because what I wanted to do is eventually I wanted to run 7 sorcerers because of Nurgle and 7, but I wanted access to the other sorcerer powers.
Mm. Yeah,
you can't have that.
Yeah, Thousand Suns got the best amount of powers, most versatile. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, they're.
I can bring them in with the keyword stuff. I can just bring them in as a detachment.
Yep, that's what I like about this. You can just the ally system is great. No finicky of rules.
Yeah, well, you could really do some cool stuff if you're not stuck on staying within your same.
Yeah.
Chapter.
I hear your kid crying in the background. Oh, everything all right?
He wants my X-Acto knife, and I won't.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good, thanks.
Can you take him to go play with you?
Just you can have this when you're older and when you've joined the crack brigade.
Yeah,
Right.
the classic crack brigade.
Some guy's on the internet. Why don't you see if your brother wants an airplane or something?
Oh yeah, they're discontinuing that stupid 30-year anniversary model.
How long did they have that up?
For over a year now, I believe.
Why?
It's terrible. Like it's here.
It's boring because you look at it and you can pretty much kit bash the exact same thing.
I know, and you know what the worst part is that captain with the power fist and plasma pistol was a way better model and the anniversary thing.
Do you see that guy right there?
Yeah, but you and Taylor need to go.
Children.
Ah yes.
Yeah, get him.
Oh man, I used to have nephews who'd sneak in every time I'd make models. And it's like, what is
Just
this?
sit here, dude. It's cool.
This is what we call a demon of Slanesh. You don't need to worry about what this is until you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to explain that to your kids. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is a demon. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. I
totally
mean,
aren't gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
screaming and let's be fair. The way to get kids, the whole point of the Warhammer, one of the Adventures book is like, here's a kid friendly version. Enjoy.
Well, I saw. I think I'm not sure if it was an official GDubs preview or not, but the next novel in that lineup is a Gene Stealer novel. And I'm like, really? You're having kids go against Gene Stealers, which vivisect Terminators as a hobby.
Remember, this is a Scooby-Doo cartoon, so they're just gonna run away and then pull off the mask, and it's gonna be Danny DeVito under the mask.
You know, the thing is,
The whole time.
with that, like I was talking to somebody about that was upset about the adventures, and like I said, I actually hope my kid really likes them because it's a traitor, a heretic, and a Xenos lover, right? So that there'll come a time where he will realize that they should be purged.
Yeah. And you know what I would love if they did a little nod into the series, like these are propaganda books made by somebody,
Right?
Oh, the problem is then you're introducing kids to the concept of propaganda, and it's like, do you really want to do that?
No. Oh no, this is no, like in the in like a not very quick nudge to the main Warhammer universe. It's like these are propaganda. They consequences the people actually play the game. It's like, oh that's kind of funny.
Right?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be official. It could just be a joke, which is again.
It'd be good Imperial propaganda though if they got purged at the end of the book.
Yeah, they would. And then the four were purged by holy flames.
Well, they have Space Marines in there, so it's like I'm waiting to see how like a Space Marine can work with them because he's gonna be like, wait a minute.
No, you know what he's gonna be? He's gonna be the big dumb idiot who can't do anything, but he's really good at fighting. Watch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but he's totally gonna be fine. He's gonna be like, aren't you supposed to be in the guard? You're a little old. You should
Oh, he mistaken all them for guardsmen.
Well, because the one ran away from being a guardsman. The other one got kicked out of the cult mechanicus because he kept inventing robots. And then the other one,
wow,
the girl is an archaeologist who's pro Xeno.
Oh Lord!
And that's why I was like, wow, it's like they just picked all the heretical, like, you just need a demon in there somewhere and you're good to go.
yeah, seriously. Warhammer Adventures Through the Warp.
Right.
Honestly, this is so silly. I love it mainly because again, it's like I would because like we have serious Batman and then we have Adam West, and Adam West is so goofy. I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
It,
the Brave with the Bold cartoons, that was fun.
I did like the cartoons growing up. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill makes one hell of a Joker.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Oh man, originally, apparently Tim Curry was supposed to be the Joker, but they cut him.
Really?
You know why? He was too fucking scary.
Oh.
He was legitimately too terrifying.
I could see that actually.
Yeah. Like they did test previews of the Joker into like kids and crap, and they cried as soon as they heard Tim Curry's voice. because he was too menacing.
He is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Mom?
Yeah, my wife just got home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
I'll tell you.
We're two dudes on the internet talking about tiny miniature men.
She just got home from work, so she's like, "What are you doing?" So, but yeah, I could see Tim Curry. He'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he was the clown from It?
Yeah, in the Steven in the movie adaptation, no, the film, the TV movie adaptation, yeah. And honestly, he was apparently watching the film. He's the only good thing about it. TBH.
Oof.
Yeah,
That controversial opinion there.
he is. He's the best part about it.
I was looking at Tim Curry. What are we controversially talking about?
He's the only good thing about it. The only good thing.
Oh, the old It?
Yeah, the old it. Yeah, not the new one. I haven't seen the new one. I heard it was all right.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah.
I'd have to watch the old one. I haven't watched the old one in a long, long time.
It hasn't aged well, but it's great.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of movies from that time either age really well or they're just complete garbage now.
That reminds me. Bait, have you seen Event Horizon?
Okay. I haven't seen the full film because I'm a coward and I like to hide underneath my sheets when I want to watch the film when I was like 12.
Well, because we may have to actually sit down and watch Event Horizon because I don't think Nick hasn't seen it either.
I have not.
It's basically what happens when you don't turn on the Geller fields and you go into the warp.
Exactly.
No, yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard like a basic overview of it, and I've seen some clips, and I'm like, yeah, I could totally see that being like, a good sample of what 40K is like. But I just need to sit down and actually watch the damn movie.
Yeah. That feeling that we'll never get a good Warhammer film.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I put it on that questionnaire, is because I kind of feel like it's a pre-Imperial, a precursor to the Warhammer 40K. Because
I think the person who wrote it was a fan of the series.
They might,
pretty sure
they might have been, because it's basically to warp and go through hell.
Yeah.
See, now I have to actually look this up because I don't know what year it was released. 97. Yeah, no, I could totally see that.
What was that? Okay. Speaking of Warhammer related films, what was that? That one film, not Lord Inquisitor, but the one that was like a really terrible VHS.
Ultramarine?
No, not Ultramarine. That's not the 3D one. The one before that, which is live action.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what it's called. Just because I've seen snippets of it in like YouTube poops, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? That's not an actual thing, right?
No. I sat through the whole film with a bunch of friends, and we watched the Erebus's hard cut of it, called the Retarder Edition, which is even better. And here's the worst thing. At the end, they previewed 2 really cheesy Warhammer films that we'll never see because the warehouse that had all the films in it burnt to the ground.
Oh my god!
What was it called?
I completely forgot. Hold on. I have to look up Inquisitor Retarded Edition. Hold on.
Oh, it was just called Inquisitor. Okay.
Yeah, the Inquisitor. Yeah, and it's so bad. The film. Oh, I sat through it. It was so bad. It's horrible. But at the end they teased like orcs and chaos in a separate movie, and Genes to the Coast, and the effects for that time looked amazing, and the costumes. One of them was Gene Stealers versus Space Wolves. The other one was coordinates orcs, and orcs talk like this in the fucking preview. Ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, seriously, they didn't have any orky thing. That's just how they talk. It was so goofy. I loved it. Right.
Also, that movie is up in its entirety on YouTube right now until G-Dubs takes it out, because I just found it.
Oh yeah.
I think this is it.
That is it.
Oh god.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm
excited. And the worst part is, the worst part is it's not color corrected, so you can't see anything in the background. If you watch again, I think it's Erebus the Erebus is on YouTube. He actually color corrects so you can see things. Like you literally can't see anything in this film.
Good lord! Am I watching like a film from? Well, I was gonna say the '90s, but it is from the '90s.
The GW. This is official GW sponsored material, by the way. This was shown up at the cons and stuff.
You know, the Space Marine costumes look half decent.
No, here's the thing, though. They look alright, but the problem is that the two actually good looking films that they show at the end in like 25 minutes, we never get to see. We'll never ever fucking see because it all burnt to the ground. The warehouse containing all this burnt to the ground, and it looks much better than this.
Burnt down in mysterious circumstances that may or may not be attributed to
Dark Angels might have been responsible, but nobody could be sure. Oh,
Are you like?
yeah, I'm just sort of just going through it right now, just sort of skipping my way through it.
It's like playing.
I'm gonna-
It's like
I'm
playing
gonna-
Discord. So I was like,
oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now. Nothing happens until like 19 minutes. 19.
Oh, it's
18
one
minutes.
of those movies. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those films, and the action is so terrible. It's laughably bland. If you guys ever watch this, skim through it, and don't worry about understanding anything because I don't even understand it, and I sat through it.
okay, so this
Okay.
this is only like a 30-minute video. We should next Tuesday. Let's sit down and watch this flick.
Oh Lord.
All right. Shopping list: copious amounts of alcohol.
I'm gonna have to sit through this again. I wish death upon myself.
All right, we will.
You know, I don't need a functioning liver. It's all good. I can just replace it, right?
I'm just gonna drink my paint thinner. Give me a second.
Yeah. I have my paint water right here. Let me just take a sip real quick.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I was just kidding. But have you seen some of the new videos that have been coming up? Like, what's that one most recently? Space Marine or
Which one? Are you talking? Because the earliest ones I remember is the Rogue Trader stuff
no?
where they showed off kill team.
There's a
No, I think
new-
he's talking. Are you talking like just fan projects in general?
Yeah.
Well, because I know the Horus Heresy one is Death of Hope, if I recall,
Oh, that
And-
one was really good. Like,
and that I'm looking forward to seeing the full release for that. Then you have Hell's-
there's a full release for that. That was just it.
No, I thought that was through teasers.
No, that's it. He just wanted to make the trailer, and that's it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Well, then there's.
I heard.
Well, you got which one's that one called?
Warhammer
Death of
30K, Death of Hope. I'm gonna post it really quick.
It's really good. It's really fucking good.
It is. Like just
I mean,
When
the Terminators walk goofily, but aside from that, it's really good.
Oh,
I mean, they're
I've seen that.
cataphracti though. Like just it fits cataphracti so good, and I love it.
No, again, I'm an animator too. It's just like it's a little too high the leg bounce, but I like how the chunkiness that's it feels so nice. Oh yeah, this guardsman. Apparently they literally made this in like really quickly and for fun. The guardsman 2018. It was just a cosplayer, just two cosplayers who made it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's like wow, that was really well done.
Yeah.
And it's short. I mean, they were talking. Someone was talking on Twitter about doing more of it, but the other one that I kind of keep an eye on is the Astartes one.
You saw this one?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I love it because the second finger quotes episode, I think depicts bolters perfectly, like just to a T of what you imagine bolters doing to someone.
Nice.
They're only they're short little videos. They're not long at all. Like
Yeah. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind.
It's only like a minute. So like one is part one is 50 seconds, and then the other one is only a minute 10. But the animation is superb. Like it's amazing.
You know what looks really great that we'll never get a full release of? The Lord Inquisitor.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dead because the animator got offered a legit job, if I recall.
Yeah. But okay, so no, this is actually what's happening. What happened was GW gave them the official sanction to make this, right? But they couldn't collect any donations for the film. The dude working on it was like, okay, I can't make any money off of this. I need to eat. I'm gonna work on my own company because I got my own project going.
That's
And
right.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's like, I will come back to this when I feel like I have enough time and money, which is never a thing. And he's thinking about GW's policy that really makes me weird. It's like he can't take donations for the films, right? But there's plenty of Patreon, YouTube 40K creators. So
Yeah, it's a really weird thing of like, oh, we can't. Well, I think it's a matter of officially endorsing something and then just allowing them to collect revenue if G-Dubs doesn't take anything from it.
yeah, but also G-Dubs did show interest in the project, and if they feel like it could go off, they might fund it.
And I'd be fine with that. It looked really damn well.
Yeah, I didn't like the fucking Inquisitor though. He felt like the first Dark Heresy character I ever played.
Edgy Edge McGee.
Edgy Mick, I'm gonna shoot this dude in Terra and fuck you because I'm Inquisition. Suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hunt a noble on Holy Terra during a parade with a first founding chapter right there. You know, no big deal.
Oh god. Actually, I think I remember one of the first characters actually RP'd. It was some guardsman, and I was playing it in my friend's campaign, but I had no idea what the fuck 40K was. And so I just kind of played it drunk, and I was kind of just shoveled around everywhere until I passed out and died from alcohol poisoning.
Jesus. What was it? I think. Oh man. What was it? I've played in quite a few 40K RPGs recently. I've done a lot of like one shots, only war.
Only war is so much fun.
It's really cool. I like it because the most recent one shot was a few weeks ago. It's just a matter of lining up schedules. But it took place during the Istvan 5 atrocity in the space above it.
Oh.
So we were Auxilia, all armed with Volkite chargers, and we fought cultists, then we fought some space marines, then we had support from some salamanders, and it ended in like this big battle between like us with a salamander, terminator, and 2 marines. Then 2 pyroclasts showing up and a contemptor against a force of word bearers with like 10 breachers, a cataphracti terminator, and their own contemptor. The salamander's contemptor burst through the door, one shot of the word bearer's contemptor with its fucking melta because it was right there and melta is a thing. And then we just proceeded to wipe all the enemies. I remember with my Charnabal Saber, with the way it worked, I was just hacking through Astartes like it was nothing, and it was just amazing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attack. Okay, it's an all-out attack. I got this many degrees of success. Laughs in like pen 15 or something.
Okay, speaking of Melta, the Custodes fucking salvo launcher is a better Melta than most Melta guns.
I mean, in fairness, it's Custodes.
Yeah, no, because the thing is that you don't get to reel against all targets, only vehicles, right? But it doesn't matter the range. I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. Why is this not the default Melta rule?
Wait, what's the Melta rule it has?
The Melta rule is that you can reroll. You can't. You only reroll your damages if you target a vehicle. It doesn't matter the range, as long as you're within the weapon range, not half.
You can reroll. Wow.
Yeah. So the D6 you can reroll twice and then pick the highest. So.
Well, I mean, I get with it being in half range because that is just how it used to work. You roll 2d6 for armor pen when you're at half range.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just like I just like that better because I'm like, hey, Melta sniping, bitches.
Yeah, that's a Custodes weapon.
That's a Custodes biker weapon, which got cheap, 10 points cheaper. Thank you, chapter approved. Now actually have a reason to use it.
Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't played against Custodes at all either. So.
I think I assembled one squad at the tail end of 7th when they came out, and they were insane. And then I've been getting into Heresy more, I've been reading about them and I've been watching bat reps.
Oh yeah, they're fucking broken until the errata, right? Yeah.
It's insane. Even with the errata, they're just overcosted. What is it? The most recent bat rep I watched was one of the dumbest games ever because it was Constantin Valdor with, a shield captain Tribune with the 3-up invuln of go away, please.
Oh yeah. You mean? Oh wait, isn't this Horus Heresy?
Yeah, Horus Heresy.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So you just had some of the most broken things ever. So like in Heresy, a -1 to hit is a really big deal, just with the way hitting works. With a weapon skill chart.
Yeah.
And you buy that, upgrade the Presidium Shield for your dude. You have a 3-up invuln, and your opponent is swinging at you with a -1. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he had that, Constantin Valdor, some troops, 2 Telemon Dreadnoughts, and that Lord of War flyer.
Oh, the Orion gunship.
Yeah.
Daka on steroids.
Yeah, and it didn't end well for the other dude. He was playing word bearers, and it just didn't go well for him.
Yeah. Oh, was this
This
City
is-
Wargaming or somebody else?
This was mini wargaming. It was the most recent one with Luca.
Oh,
And I'm sitting there and watching it, and like you're looking at it too, and the dude barely painted his models at all. Like it's the minimum 3-color standard, but they're not shaded. They look kind of ants. Like, come on, dude, that's not in the spirit of it.
yeah.
How big is that
But-
model?
Which one? The Orion gunship?
The Orion, I don't think I've seen a comparison, but from what I've read, it's pretty damn big.
Yeah, it's on the Forge World site. It's got a little dude next to it, so it's pretty huge. It's $425 too.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I can't wait for Talons of the Emperor to get that 8th edition rules.
Oh, Jesus, it's gonna be probably
Expensive.
it's gonna be expensive, but I think in bigger games, it's gonna.
Oh
Earn
yeah,
back its points.
Custodians. Here's the thing about Custodians. Oh wow, I have fucking Terminators as troop choice. Oh, I'm falling apart as soon as one dude dies.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you lose one dude in a Custodian army, your whole strategy starts falling apart.
Is that because they're so expensive?
Yeah, they're just so expensive. I mean, the new point cuts are going to make it a bit better. But again, I say this, and then what was it, Nova, an anti-meta Custodes army took first place or some shit?
Good lord.
Yeah, but it allied in like assassins and Imperial Guard for command points. So
God, I have my gripes with 8th edition, and that's where a lot of it stems. It's just the ability to abuse the game in a way that probably the designers didn't anticipate. So what's popular is, Blood Angels Smash Captain with a guard battery and including some other allies. I'm like, really? Like that's what the game's devolving into? Like,
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it's fluffy, but it's like, okay, you're doing it to kick dicks in. It's like, I'm really not fond of that kind of playstyle. I'm
Yeah.
casual.
But basically, though, competitive Warhammer has always been bullshit. Somebody pointed this out too. Like it's always been this top tier garbage. Where remember Yanari were a thing?
Don't talk about Inari. I played against Inari once, never again. Not in 7th. Shenanigans for days.
Yeah. Before they patched that little soul burst rule. Imagine one army dying, right? And one of you say, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna kill the unit of Harlequins. All right, and now my entire army gets to go now. What? Yeah. Because it just changed between everything around them, the soul burst, and now while you're on your first turn, the entire army is not gonna have their turn during your turn and wipe out half your forces. And then you kill another one during your turn, and then now they get another turn inside your first turn to do the. It was really dumb. It was really dumb.
There's still something. Is that not in? Let's see. My
Oh, they
wife has
are.
that Yanari set. I'd have to look.
They are. I think they're commonly used with Altiok, the Yanari stuff, but not as broken, but still kind of cheesy.
She can take all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's,
no, but with just some of the rules in 7th. Because I remember reading about stuff like Taudar, and it's
It's really bad.
yeah.
Have you ever seen people who modeled their riptides to be laying down, and so they put it behind a devilfish, and so they use the Fish of Fury on a fucking riptide to shoot your dudes?
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it was 7th was really bad for the bad cheese.
Yeah, it was just bad. I remember I played against Eldar once in 7th. Nice guy, good player. First time I had met him, he kicked my dick in both times, and he probably wasn't even like trying to do that. He's trying to have fun, throw some dice. I just lost hardcore against them.
Oh god! Hey, remember Nid players in 7th edition? The most competitive list couldn't even comprehend to any fluffy list.
Oh god, because what was it? It was Flyrant spam, I think, is what it was.
It was Flyward spam and the minimum troop choice in order to be effective, right? And then some guy with like a fluffy like space Ultramarines army would just kill them in like the first turn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play 7th, so I had no idea.
Yeah, no. Again, seventh is me observing, and I tried playing it once. I'm like, wow, this is kind of a clusterfuck. I had fun though, but Kill Team is what really made me get into seventh. Like, yeah, Kill Team. Oh, Shadow Wars Armageddon. That one was nothing like seeing a Chaos cultist falling off the roof, landing on top of a Chaos Lord, and killing them both.
Oh my god.
I was watching this game, right, and this Blood Angel Sergeant and this Chaos Lord were just duking at it, right, and the Blood Angel player was about to lose until the scout shot the cultist off the roof, right. He landed on top of the Chaos Lord, and because of how the rules are written, they were both out cold, and then the game ended right there because the whole point was to assassinate the leader.
Jesus. Did the Chaos player get the point for assassinating the leader? Because
No.
I hope he did, because he did the other player's job for him.
Oh no! You know what happened worse? He had to roll on the death chart,
Oh,
and the
no.
Chaos Lord almost died. He got captured by the Blood Angels instead. And so in order to get your Lord back, you have to play the rescue mission for the Blood Angel, and the Blood Angels are defending, obviously.
Good lord.
Yeah.
See, I've set up a little bit of a kill team, but I haven't played any kill team yet.
Kill team's fun.
I
Kill
play
team
with my
is-
buddy, but not for release. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, it's fun. It's a quick 20-minute game, and it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I used it
Oh.
to get the guy that got me into Warhammer back into Warhammer because he gave up his army, and so he didn't have anything. So I was like, hey, you should do kill team. You can get this little army and
Nice.
My only
play again. Get that.
my only gripe with Kill Team. Why do they limit the weapons and the models? Why?
Like
Well,
which
How
models can have
so?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you like the kit you buy, you can only use like half the weapons on it.
Yeah, they kind of limited a lot of that stuff. I kind of wish they would have just cut and paste the model itself from the 8th edition book into Kill Team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they did that for the most part, but some of the just some of the little extras and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's just like comedy. Like none of the Chaos dudes can use combi weapons. I'm like, what? You serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And Deathwatch can't use its nice glorious kit outs. So like no.
Oh, that's dumb. Like, they're Death Watch, dude.
Yeah.
Like, let them kit themselves out. If they have to be expensive, okay, cool. But it's fluffy, it's fun, it's cool.
Also, sorry for interrupting you earlier. Continue.
I totally forget what we were talking about in the first place.
Oh fuck.
That, dude, we've gone off on so many tangents at this point. It's like I don't.
I think this was supposed to be a rad podcast, and we kind of forgot where we're going.
No. I think this is good. This is good because it kind of we get a chance to get to know each other, and then basically, like I say, what we do is we put a list together every week of shit we want to talk about, and everybody shows up with a list, and then we just kind of see where it goes. We set a time. We say, okay, we're gonna talk from whatever 8 o'clock your time to 9:30 your time or something like that, and we just kind of knock it out as long as it goes. And if we cover what we want, great. If not,
yeah.
Because it's better if we're not trying to stick to too much of a schedule, I think.
Yeah, but because having an outline beforehand would be able to be kind of nice, just to be like, all right, here's the things we can kind of talk about in case it goes silent for a second.
Right.
Oh no, yeah, but I mean that's also what editing is going to be for, is just to cut those just dead air patches and just patch it all together.
Yeah.
Right. Here's one. Hold on. Let me pull it off of.
Also, goddamn, all the price cuts, all the fucking price cuts.
It's funny just looking at some of the stuff in my Blood Angels, because I think Librarian Nerdnauts got like 20 points cheaper,
Which is nice.
which is, but in my meta it's like, really, like, because
Yeah.
Everyone in my group is really casual, down to earth, and not everyone can afford to buy models as frequently as like I do.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, hey, I want to buy a fuck ton of like librarian dreadnoughts. Oh, here I can spam them for cheap, and they're characters, so you can't target them.
Yeah, but think of it this way: like GW is using this based on the data they see, and mostly it's based on tournaments. So, like I think Banana said, put it out. There's things that they see that we will probably not because Call got cheaper. Call was like 150 points or something, right? They're not down to one. He's not down to 190. I'm like, he was already an auto include in most Mars lists. Now he's definitely an include, a super include.
I mean, at that point, it's like, why even run any other Forge World besides Mars?
Oh, Stickies. Stickies is fucking great.
Oh, what is Stygie is the one where you like roll to see if you die, and you can take that against plasma?
Oh, no. It's the -1 to hit, and they're basically Alpha Legion with the ability to, move forward without transports, and the -1 to hit. So, but also there's actually other two Forge Worlds which actually work nicely, but only if you do a certain build with them. But again, obviously, in every fucking army, there's always that one faction that you want to play as.
Yeah,
it's the best. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, I'm doing Black Legion, and ironically, the Black Legion's fucking trait works better on Death Guard than the Death Guard does.
Are you talking about the cult one?
Yeah, because the Death Guard is no penalty to moving and shooting, assault, and heavy, which is nice. But remember, that's nice on your Hellbrutes and Dreadnoughts and stuff like that, right? Your Marines, if they advance, they're only going to be able to fire 2 weapons, and that's the 2 assault weapons. Black Legion can just fire all of theirs at a -1, all the rapid fire weapons.
Yeah, the black. I was actually that was another one that I was looking at was a detachment of Black Legion.
Yeah,
just for giggles.
Bring Abaddon. Yeah.
Just my allied detachment with the War Master himself. No big deal.
No, because Abaddon, you know what his ability says? Any heretic Astartes within 6 inches, I think, is immune to morale. It doesn't matter what the army is as long as they have the key word.
Good lord.
Right. No, he's a good. I was looking at using him. They have something about cultists as well, I believe.
Oh well, cultists are heretic Astartes, so
no.
You can seriously give them the heretic Astartes keyword. What?
Yeah, they have the heretic Astartes keyword. Why do you think they're so abused in the fucking chaos meta? You can stick them inside a transport. You can stick them on the point. You can get the same. They get Veterans of the Long War.
Well, because there was at one point I was wanting to run. I don't have my book. I'm gonna say it wrong. Anyways, there's a deal where once if you have a guy die, he can turn into a plague or a poxwalker.
Oh,
there's a little trick where you can run a bunch of cultists mixed with poxwalkers, and then
that got nerfed.
That got nerfed. But I was gonna run that with a Black Legion deal because of the boost for the cultists.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. But then you realize your cultists hitting on 5+s, but it doesn't matter if you have 40 of them.
Right. Well, what are their points? They're not worth very much. They're
going to be 5 points soon, so they're going to go up in price. So now they're going to,
I can take like 200 of them.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh, remember the Alpha Legion Alpha Strike formation in 7th edition? The endless cultist spam? Yeah. Basically, anytime a cultist died in 7th edition, you play the Alpha Legion Incendiary Strike, you roll 2 dice. And if it's like 4+ or higher, you get to bring them back as an outflanking unit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Alpha Legion, doesn't Alpha Legion have something now too?
Not like that, but they also they have the head of the Hydra thing, which is their warlord trait, which used to be a detachment thing in 7th edition, right?
Yeah.
But here's the goofy wording about 7th edition. If you took a certain chaos detachment, you could give the character keyword to a demon engine, right? So Malafide, right? You can give a Malafide the character keyword, right? In the character thing, right? And the Alpha Legion rules specifically state that if a character, well, this is detachment also, dies, if your warlord dies, you pick another character, that becomes your new warlord in the end of the trade. This means you can pick up Malafide to become and make him say, "I am Alfarius," and charge the field.
Oh my
He's your new
God.
warlord now.
I need to get the Chaos Codex because I don't have that yet. The new one at least.
For 8th edition,
Yeah.
I would wait until those rumors. There's supposedly rumors of an updated codex for Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines, but I'm not sure where these are coming from. I feel like they're just Vigilus books, mixed up. So
Yeah.
Maybe, but I have been hearing those rumors too, and I
Yeah.
could kind of see it, like
because
with
of the Primaris stuff.
Yeah, with Space Marines, it's them trying to keep an up-to-date book.
It wasn't. Was it Spiky Bits or somebody saying they needed to pull stuff out of the Space Marine book?
Oh God, fuck them.
I don't know. I don't read those sites.
Yeah.
I saw it. It came across my Twitter because people were cursing them.
Bitching, yeah, that was me. I was mostly cursing about them. But here's the thing, though. Like, they don't mean anything they say. They're just there for click hate. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I do think that the Space Marines get a lot of love that some of the others don't. But
Of course they will. They are the number one selling army.
but that's the thing. There's a lot of people that play them, and I like their flexibility. Like that's one of the main bitches I have about the Primaris is that they get rid of some of the like quirkiness. So like, they're like, oh, they're less likely to fall to chaos. Oh, they have lower gene seed mutations.
Oh, that's all a bunch of bullshit, by the way. The lore's been rechanged to make all that now. Yeah, they're way more susceptible to that.
Yeah. Well, because how are you going to have Black Dragon Primaris then? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, exactly. But here's the thing about the fluff. Whatever they wrote is already being rechanged by actual writers. So
yeah, that'd be good. Because
yeah,
I that was one of the biggest things that turned me off. Like when I decided to get back into this, I got the No Fear and the Dark Imperium set and stuff. So my boy had an army, and so I'm painting up Primaris for him. But I'm like, how fucking boring,
I know, because this is all just rushed. This is all just rushed to get 8th edition out, get the product out. I don't think tactical space marines are going anywhere. This is the problem we're gonna have. We're gonna have the Stormcast Eternals problem, where every time there's a major army release or like a sub faction, Stormcast Eternals usually get something out of it, right? Whether it's a new set, a new model, a new chamber, etc., right? That's what Primaris Marines are going to be. Oh, hey, what did they do? I mean, like, oh, a Khorne update, all new Khorne models. Here's new Primaris Marines as well. It's going to be that, and it looks like it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, maybe. In terms of like saying it's rushed, I really wouldn't agree with that. Like on the Voxcast, like the new podcast that 40K is doing, they had Jess fucking Goodwin in on the first episode, and he was talking about the design process sort of in Primaris and about how really all we've seen is just the tip of the iceberg still, and I believe it because think about the first year after the release of 8th. Sure, you had all these cool models, but then they kept introducing more.
Yeah,
and it's like you can tell that this is very thought out and done and all that. And
I'm talking about the lore. That's the main thing about Primaris is I don't like the lore. Like, it was Gathering Storm that the bitter taste in my mouth, and then that call intro video to Primaris Marines was like, oh god.
They're just not putting books out though, right? So that'll start helping to fix that.
Yeah, that'll help fix the lore. That's the thing. Fall Acadia became more interesting because of freaking Gothic Armada. So,
well, it's because you actually get to experience it, and you get to fucking ram a Blackstone fortress with the fucking phalanx.
I know, it's fucking great. It's silly, but it's like, this feels awesome.
I mean, it's perfect for 40K. It's what it is. It's goofy. It's over the top. Yeah. It's dumb. It's nonsensical.
It's like, and here's the thing though. Like, this is the Imperium, right? These people can manufacture 1 billion Titans and lose them in the same day. Because that's how fucked up the Imperium is. Like, this is not the beginning of the end. This is the end. 40K has always been about the end times. The Imperium is fucked. Necros is the top. Chaos is somewhere in the middle.
Well, they have all of a sudden they pull out they're like, oh, by the way, we have all these fucking Primaris Marines just sitting around. Oh, we should probably use those. It just makes you wonder what else is sitting
Yeah,
out there.
fucking.
You know, just the dude waiting for the paperwork so that he can release, something on the universe. It's like, oh, we got this old STC. Is that what they're? Yeah, standard template construct.
Yeah.
Oh, for this Mega Titan. Yeah, that's cool. We've been manufacturing them for 10,000 years, just waiting for the paperwork to be filed properly so we can release them onto the universe.
I'm not even joking. That's actually the fucking Administratum to a T. Like that is. It was like Administratum was like, what do we owe you again? You owe us 10 bolters. Here's a 500 Beyblades with no ammo or fuel.
You haven't filed enough TPS reports. I'm sorry. You need to try again.
You accidentally delivered a package to the Inquisition to an orphanage, and now there's a demon outbreak on this hive world. Yeah, that's not my fault. I'm going to lunch. Bye.
Yeah, whoops, filed the paperwork wrong. Okay, later, bitches.
Suddenly, Kate.
By the time the response comes in, the war's been over for 200 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, we lost that 200 years ago.
Yeah, oh no, exterminatus. Don't care, move on.
Yep.
Hit the update exterminatus. That's the undo button. That's somebody typing a keyboard and like undo. There. Problem solved.
Are you dropping those titans on this dead world? Well, yeah, that's what the paperwork says.
Yeah.
Well, what? We exterminated that.
Why do we buy a derelict ship? Why not? Full of gene stealers. Well, they're now our property.
Yeah, it's like gene stealers. Okay, just send the Astartes in. They don't give a shit.
Well, they'll try to send the Astartes in, or file the paperwork to have an Astartes go in and check out the ship.
Right.
Somebody order Abaddon gets a fucking delivery. 10,000 rolls of toilet paper from the Imperium. Sign here.
Right.
He's like, hey, your armor's kind of spiky, dude. You should probably get that checked out.
Yeah.
Abaddon's like, dude, the fuck.
Delivery for the Luna Wolves. Gilliman's armor, I guess.
Oof. Big oof.
Gilliman's sacred armor that was broken apart into pieces and sent off to random places in the Imperium. Yeah, sign here. Wow, you guys got really spiky for Luna Wolves.
I've always liked that meme where it's like your planet's being invaded and you call for help, and Space Marines show up, but they have spikes all over them.
Yeah.
Oh man, that must have been horrifying during the Great Crusade. It's like, oh, we're getting reinforcements from the Space Marines. Who are they? The World Eaters. What's a World Eater? And then you suddenly just this fury of pain comes your way.
Just endless screaming.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Karkadons, right? It's like when they show up and you're like, no, we're good. And they're like, no, your planet's being taken over by Tyranid. No, we're good. We're good, bro.
Yeah. We rather get eaten by the Tyranids.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Just we're good, bro. Just go.
Yeah, no, sir. Astartes reinforcements have arrived. Oh, excellent. What chapter? The Marines' Malevolent, sir.
No. He gets a gun and he puts it in his head. Officer, yeah, I always loved you. Bang.
This isn't working out well. Of course, the other meme that I really like is oh, sir, we got reinforced by Astartes. Oh, great. Who is it? Blood Ravens. Lock the armory.
Lock down everything. Oh, God. That meme happened because of Dawn of War 2.
Yeah, well, they have all this shit they're not supposed to have.
They have fucking, was it Forgebreaker, which is fucking Ferrus Manus's goddamn hammer that was wielded by fucking Perturabo.
Oh God, who is it? Okay, so somebody reconned that as like, oh, they're not really the artifacts; they're just namesakes. I'm like, bullshit. This is thievery 101.
No, they got all sorts of shit. They have like, salamander shit. They have the spear maybe.
Yeah. Although, of course, why they did it was for the sake of the game, really. So.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
it's really funny.
If the game is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be legit, stuff, and then you're sitting there going, "Wait, how do you have that? You're not supposed to have that."
Oh man, I think this is my favorite. It was a Blood Angels pistol, right? The description was this was given to the Blood Ravens by the Blood Angels during a ceremonial relic exchange between the two different Space Marine cultures. The Blood Angels were later contacted and asked when this happened. They're like, "What the fuck's a Blood Raven?"
Yeah, that's right. I remember that relic. What is it? There's also the diadem of Dante. And it's like, yeah, there's no fucking way you have an iron halo that's supposed to be owned by a first founding chapter master. No, you don't.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's a list because there's all sorts of stuff that they shouldn't have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a huge
Oh
list.
no, they had a Custodes. They had Custodes gear.
Guardian Spear. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it is insane with bolt pistols, bolters, because you
Man,
have.
I really miss Dawn of War.
I still play it.
Oh yeah, Dawn of War 1 and 2 still my top.
Yeah, I play 1 and 2. I don't play 3. I
Hell
played 3
yeah.
for like an hour and then I gave up on it.
3 was boring.
I didn't like the mechanics. Like I couldn't get myself to
It was
play.
StarCraft. Basically, it's a StarCraft.
I even like StarCraft better than that. Like,
I don't know. StarCraft 1 and 2 are actually fun. Dawn of War 3 is not fun.
Well, it I don't know. It was something I just really wasn't into. I liked some of it was quirky. Like I liked the orcs. You could like armor themselves off of junk. I thought that was kind of
that was neat. Like they have neat ideas, but neat ideas, terrible execution is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah. It was.
I like the heroes thing, but you have to get hero points, and that's kind of lame. There's no last stand mode. There's no co-op. There's no other real modes until recently. That is, even now it's been abandoned. So
yeah, I bought it recently on sale because my brother bought it. My brother buys a lot of like pre-orders.
Yeah,
and so he warned me ahead of time. So, but I bought Eternal Crusade. I bought that one full price.
Oh, don't even get me started on Eternal Crusade. I could rant for hours.
Oh, yeah, that's a game, isn't it? I totally forgot that existed.
I spent $500 fucking in that game.
Well, did you do the like pre-order?
Yes, no. This is what I did. I bought myself one of the pre-orders, right? And then I bought people copies. So like, yeah, we're gonna have so much fun playing this game. And then the game got released, and then we're like, uh-oh. And then we played the game, and it was like, wow, the orcs look like they shit themselves every time they run. This is a launch. They added the orcs in a month before the game was about to launch, and they look like they shit themselves walking around. They're like T-posing everywhere with their legs moving.
Oh my god.
Nick, have you not played Eternal Crusade?
I have. It's been a long time since I played it though.
It was I played like 300 hours because I kept hoping that it was gonna. I paid full price for the game, so I was hoping it was gonna. They were gonna pick it up because at first I thought it was gonna be like Dark Millennium, right? So the Dark Millennium project was what it was supposed to originally be. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dark Millennium.
Well, actually, no. Dark Millennium is its own thing. This used to be just Chaos Space Marines versus Space Marines, and that's it. That was the prototype build.
No, so Dark Millennium was supposed to be the open world MMORPG, right?
Yeah.
Eternal Crusade was billed as the open world MMORPG. And then they switched it when what's his face from Eve. There was a guy from CCP. He was an exec from Eve. He was the exec over Eternal Crusade at launch. Anyways, yeah. He switched it to like the combat system that it was then, but that was kind of similar to Space Marine, the old Space Marine game,
which was fine. It was. I mean, it wasn't. Old Space Marine game wasn't balanced, but it was at least fun.
I still play it. I mean,
hell yeah, it's
there's
good.
People that jump on like I think it's for what days do I play? It's like Saturday nights, but it's at a weird time. Anyways,
it's
I'll have
a good
to look.
game.
Yeah, it's a great game, and I haven't played for about a month or two. But yeah. So I thought, okay, well, we're just gonna get an updated Space Marine. That's fine, no big deal. And then, yeah, really bad.
They bit off more than they could chew.
I think they were trying to change too much, and then I was really honestly a lot of it for me was I was upset about the Eldar because that was
The
really
oth-
unbalanced for a really long time.
Oh god, I remember the Eldar first launched again 3 months before the game launched. They sucked. They were awful. Unless you just did the Heidi spam. Then they were like god tier.
Well, like they have the swooping hawk that can fly like way higher than anybody else can go. So it was like, if I had some kind of like grapple claw or something where I could have pulled him out of the sky as a raptor, then I would have been like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Or if you charge towards him as a raptor and just tackle him to the fucking ground, that'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, kind of like a bird of prey kind of thing, because the raptor can only jump and it can only arc, right? But the swooping hawk can just fly around.
Yeah, but
And-
but yeah, this is a game with a lot of opportunity just missed. They should have just kept it simple. Space Marines versus Chaos and just refined the crap out of that.
Yeah, and then added other races as like a
DLC. I wouldn't even
mind it.
care if it was DLC. It's like,
Right.
all right, you made a good polished $40 game. I would pay for DLC.
Right. Because I don't necessarily mind DLC as long as it's new content. Like if it's new skins and shit, I don't mess with it because I don't care.
Yeah,
But if it's new
But,
content,
but I bought all the Space Marine skins because they're on sale. But I want a golden bolter.
which I have all the little like what is that, the epic skin stuff, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That was a missed opportunity.
Man, remember all the YouTubers who were shilling this thing, and we all fell for it.
Well, I think they thought it was going to be great because
Exactly, everyone thought it was gonna be good. I don't blame them, but still,
how do you fuck up a game like that though? Like that was my thing. I was like, it's very simple, a little DACA, a little bit of Choppa, and you're good to go.
again, just keep it small. And also, the matchmaking sucks. So you have to pick a legion, and then you have to matchmake and hope to God that there's a match for that army you picked.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they would have been better off doing Space Marines and Chaos and just doing that and then adding everything in as a DLC.
Yeah, Battlefield style, like, oh, hey, get a squad together, find a match, or go to a serverless thing.
Yeah.
And and it's like, oh, hey, we found some matches that can fit your party, but you have to play with Chaos. Is that okay? All right, you're okay with this. Cool. Or no, we'll go search for another one. Would have been infinitely better.
Right. I thought the Tyranid like group play wasn't.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
Without, yeah,
that was a neat idea.
It was a neat idea. It just wasn't executed very well.
Yeah.
So, did we is Nick down?
I think Nick has been defeated by Turtle Crusade.
Sorry, Nick.
No, it's all good. It's been so. Haven't thought about it in a while.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
Behavior. I want my fucking money back.
Right.
My $300 to $500 I spent. God damn it.
How many guys? There was a lot of dudes that got slammed like that.
Yeah, I know. I was one of them. I again, so many people had these copies that I bought for them.
Yeah, my brother did the pre-order in January or whatever. He did the big pre-order, and then I bought it closer to release. But I still paid full price for it, but nothing like what my brother paid.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It happens, but I sure as shit am not going to be pre-ordering anything for a while.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it has the Warhammer title, it's probably going to be garbage. That's the unfortunate truth.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a fair way of looking at it.
I mean, honestly, Gothic 1 right now is actually solid. On launch, it was atrociously bad.
Which
like
one?
Battlefield Gothic 1
on
launch was bad. Like, they didn't have the most basic features in, like private matches and stuff, functioning well.
Didn't they just release some ships for that or something?
Oh no, they're making the second game, and the second game looks way more promising. But I'm hoping I'm not going to get screwed.
I mean, I've played it, and it's actually not that bad. It's fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think it's going to be a bad game either, especially with co-op campaign. Oh, please.
Yeah, seriously.
That's the one thing that the base game needed. The first one, co-op campaign.
Yeah, they have a lot of little DLCs and stuff.
Yeah. Also, hoping Chaos Bait is good. Because Inquisitor did not feel that itch.
What's Chaos Bane? I haven't heard of that.
It's basically Warhammer Fantasy Diablo.
Isn't that
Interesting.
is that out yet?
I don't think it's out yet. I think it's still in the like
I've been
alpha.
following it.
Yeah, alpha, and I'm like it. Fingers crossed because Inquisitor Martyr, I hate. I really hate that game. It's not bad, but it's just like this is not what I was expecting.
Actually, I love those types of games, and I didn't buy it because of how much you said you didn't like it.
Hmm?
Because weren't you talking about Martyr?
Oh yeah,
Or,
Martyr.
I
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
Mechanicus. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mechanic. I love Mechanicus.
Oh, which one was I thinking of?
Probably Inquisitor Martyr.
Oh, okay,
Um,
yeah.
Honestly, if you like because I like like the Vel Helsing knockoff game, and it was fun, but for some reason Inquisitor doesn't tick for me. It doesn't tick at all. It feels weird. It's, especially since you can't co-op the campaign, one of the best parts of the game. You can only do the side missions, and I'm like, I don't want to kill 50 Chaos Space Marines for this one tome to bring back to the main base to go through a checklist. That's the Cabal's basically checklist to get buffs.
Yeah, I'm looking
damn.
forward to Chaos Bane.
Yeah. Also, what I didn't like is that leveling up is like little increments of power rather than actual upgrades. Your equipment is what influences your skills, your armor, your health, your everything. So, I was like,
You liked Mechanicus though.
I like Mechanicus. I don't know why people think it's hard because I accidentally beat the game fighting 4 bosses at once.
You accidentally beat it?
Yeah, I was like, It's like, I should because like usually the bosses pop up at the bottom, right? And I'm like, oh look, this boss thing's popped up. I should go take care of it. And I went in right with my 3 like not very highly leveled dudes, and I killed all the bosses. So basically, the final mission is a boss rush if we didn't kill them in the main storyline, right? And so I killed 3 bosses, thinking like, "Oh, cool! I'm probably approaching the end of the game." And the fucking Overlord comes out, and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm screwed. What am I gonna do? Oh, it's my turn. Atomic laser. Oh, he's dead."
God
Because-
damn.
Because the problem is I broke the game too hard. I broke it way too hard.
And it's turn based?
It's turn based, yeah. And the problem is that because I can abuse the cognizant points mechanic, I can in one turn wipe out most of the stuff on the map. Yeah. It's not a hard game. It's fun. And I like it. And if you see it on sale, you should pick it up. Especially now that they fixed the ending patches.
I'll pick it up eventually. I just picked up all the Quakes. I just picked up Quake 1 through 3.
Nice.
So I'm going to work my way through those first.
Hell yeah, dude.
Quake. You're so good. The about Quake Champions is very mediocre.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, it's a new one. It's kind of because I got it when it was free, right? It was permanently free afterwards. I'm like, this is it. It doesn't feel like Quake because like every character is a class basically, and I feel like I'm kind of playing TF2 Overwatch, but I'm not having that Quake experience. You know, like fast paced, pick up the gun, shoot the dude, run away. Oh crap, I'm dead. That sort of rhythm.
Well, it says it's free to play.
Oh, it's not. Wait, it is? Because it used to be a beta that cost money. I mean, hey, if it's free to play, you can check it out and see if you like it.
Yeah, I don't know. We used to play Quake back when I was a teenager. We networked I did IT for my school district as part of a class.
Mm-hmm.
So we networked the library, and then we would, as we were imaging machines and stuff, we would play Quake. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
So I got some near and dear for the Quake, but
I never got to play online until like Xbox.
it was one of the first, old school Quake was one of the first networked fighting games, like first person fighting games.
Yeah, like it because there's actual tournaments and stuff. Right? It was like, oh man, I would have loved this as a kid. I played Doom when I was in 3rd grade in the school library because it was just installed on all the computers, and that's how I got like.
Doom didn't have any real multiplayer.
Nah.
But it was a damn fun game. We used to hack our are graphing calculators.
Oh, you have to play Doom? Yeah.
Yeah, you can put Doom on your graphing calculator.
You can put... Okay, let's be fair. You can now put Doom on a toaster. On a literal toaster.
Yeah, that is true.
You can I put it on a flash drive, and then I'd plug it in at work when I was sitting at my desk not doing anything, and I'd be playing Doom on my flash drive because it didn't need any resources from the computer.
Yeah. Doom is a very self-efficient game.
Mm-hmm. Well, very small, very small. But so, anyways, fellas, I think this is a good runtime, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably throw this up as like a pilot, just
Cool.
for giggles, and then because I gotta go put kids and stuff to bed, so this would be about perfect for me.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay, so let's plan on next Tuesday at 8:00 your time. Bring topics of discussion, and then if you run into people that you think would be fun to have on, and then we can kind of build like a little cadre, and then if like I'm not around, when someone else can record it or whatever, and whoever wants it. Like, do you guys have channels?
Yes, but I don't use it.
Oh, because I was gonna say I'll give you. I can set it up to where you guys can pull the audio and mirror it to your channel if you want, so that
That's fine. I'm not gonna be big on the YouTubes. I'm small fry on Twitter, so
I also think it might be best just to create like specific channel to go to like if they want to.
Sure. I could probably set something up, or I'll just, if you guys don't mind, I'll just throw it on mine for now.
I mean, I don't mind. Like, I honestly, I mean, again, I might not even be a regular on this. That's totally fine.
I just thought it would be fun because then we can kind of talk about what's going on for the week, and
I mean, there's gonna be tons of there's gonna be tons of shit because of chapter approved, and the Vigilus, the We Love Imperium update.
Yeah, there's plenty going on, and yeah, like I said, we'll do kind of the view.
Draw Abaddon in like a wig and glasses.
Well, let's see, who was on the Viewcast? The original Viewcast was like Barbara Walters.
Oh, good lord, that was. Oh man! See now I have to actually like Wikipedia this and figure out how it all is.
Well, they switched people out of over time, but yeah, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar.
Oh yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was on there.
Yeah,
oh my god!
There's a lot of them have been on here. There's a lot of people have been on there.
God damn.
Yeah, Barbara Walters, Paula Ferris. Yeah, if you type in the Viewcast, it's like.
Oh god, they have a fucking chart on Wikipedia. Which seasons were which and who's still going? Oh my god.
Yeah, see, this will be perfect.
But we could have an hour discussion on just the View.
But yeah, I think this will work out well.
Cool.
So
cool beans.
Right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna turn off the recording here.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.